What's up, nerds and nerdettes and wee little nerdlings all? It's your buddy Big Johnny G, the two-gun Pixie presents Legendary Gaming. Alright, what's up everyone? And welcome back to another episode of Midday Monologue Monday. I'm your buddy Big Johnny G, and I come out here every Monday, weather permitting, and I do a little vlog. Woo! They're cooking. Hope everything's okay. Alright, now today, for a Midday Monologue Monday, there was something that crossed my mind, and I've been thinking about it, and I want to throw it out there. I want to throw it out there and see what some of you think about this. I'm not saying this is a hard fact or anything, and I'm not saying that I honestly feel that this is 100% true, but it's a feeling that I get. Alright? Got that? It's a feeling. That's all. And the feeling that I'm having is Kickstarter ruining board gaming? That's quite a question, huh? I mean, if you're a serious board gamer, then you're probably a fairly big fan of Kickstarter, because it gives great opportunities to be able to get unique things that aren't going to be sold in the stores with the game. Gives you a chance to usually get it at a somewhat cheaper price, and to be the first one to have it, or one of the first. The backers are the first, whether there's 100 backers or 5,000 backers. You should get the game before it hits the stores. And it's also given a great opportunity for literally thousands upon thousands of board games that would never have gotten published to make it to the market. Sounds great. But how great is it? Well, a couple of things that were on my mind. And before we sit down at the bench, we'll make sure to talk about them. All right, everyone. I'm here. I'll see you down at the bench. All right, so I've been trying to fix the editing for the last 2 days. While I was shooting the rest of this, there was a lot of construction going on and a couple of people yelling and screaming. I don't even know what language, so I don't know if it was even safe to put up. But I did. I was trying to edit sound down, trying to edit other things in, and it just wasn't working. So here I am, take 2. And I figured I just finished one video and I have a little bit of time. Whoa. Whoa, and now the camera just fell and I had to fix that. Are these omens? Is the universe telling me to skip this subject? Then the universe doesn't know me very well. So yes, I admit that is a strong title. Is Kickstarter killing board gaming? No. And I mean that in a couple of ways. No, that isn't just clickbait. It is an actually legitimate question. And I also mean no, it's not killing board gaming. No, it's not. Now, if anything, I would have to say that Kickstarter is causing a little bit of a hoarding mindset to be generated by the gaming community. I mean, take a look behind me just to begin with. I honestly wish that there was more hours in the day and they wouldn't make us work them. And there were more hours in the day so I could play more. And so do most of my friends. A lot of them. Well, a few of them.
I know a couple of people that would agree with me. But they build up, they collect. And every game day, I hope something's going to be pulled off the shelf that hasn't been pulled off in a while. I hope that one of my old favorites or one of their old favorites comes down. There is always the hope that it will. The want. It will be used. The question is when. Time is our nemesis. So it's sort of a hoarding mentality. But it's also a keeping up with the Joneses. Now, I say that because you watch videos, you watch the shows such as mine, or Bauer's Game Corner, or the Dice Odyssey, and you see this. You see these games. And a lot of people, like myself, sometimes spend more time looking at the games on the shelves to see what's there, or maybe what has changed since the last video. And then you see something and you want it. Like Hannibal Lecter asked, what is it that you desire, Clarice? You desire, what you covet, that's what he said. What is it you covet? You covet what you see. And Kickstarter is sort of feeding into that a little bit just by its very existence for kickstarting board games. I don't think there's any conspiracy behind it. It's just the way the nature rolls. Now, connected to the keeping up with the Joneses mentality is these luxury board games, these Corvettes, Ferraris, Lamborghinis. I don't know cars all that well, but those are all pretty expensive, fancy cars, right? Status cars, yeah. So, pardon me. Hope I got those right. But no, you have these board game equivalents. And I say that because they cost $150, $180, $200 plus dollars. Games that most, if I was to arbitrarily throw out just a percentage, I'd be happy with saying 90%, 85, 90% of all board gamers aren't going to be able to afford to drop that kind of money for a board game. But then that is the sort of status symbol it creates, isn't it? Creating this whole, as I said, keeping up with the, I almost said the TV show, Worms in the Mind. Keeping up with the Joneses. It feeds into that, it builds it, it fosters it. Kickstarter is great. It allows the small independent developers to actually see their product, their thought, their idea, their concept come to life. And that's given us a lot of great games that probably would never have gotten made, or if they did, they would have been a lot of major changes made by the publisher. So it is great to have Kickstarter. But please, I don't know how, but we have to have a little bit of control over this. Let's calm down with these luxury games, please. I love a good board game. But I can't afford a lot of them. And it's not just me. A lot of people can't. So, I don't know. It's not killing the board gaming industry. It is helping. There's just a few parts of it that, I don't know, sometimes feel like the Wild West, or a little bit like playing dirty pool. I don't know. Thank you very much for listening to my ramblings, my thoughts, and seeing what you think of them. Let me know in the comments whether you agree with me or not. You know what? Because I'm not even 100% sure I agree with me. So I'm not going to take any offense at it. Thank you very much. You head over to Facebook, our Instagram, and our Twitter. And you see what we're doing there, and that's really cool. Thank you so much for doing that. Also, I know a few people have been heading over to the Two Gun Pixie Zazzle store and looking at some of our cool, nerdy print-on-demands. We have a few interesting RPG designs you may be interested in. I think it slipped down to number 2 selling spot there. I'd have to double check the numbers, but our Potion of Healing in the Stein. is one of our top sellers. Go check it out. You might like it. Or you might like something else. Or you might not. As long as you take a look, that's really cool. Thank you very much. Most of all, you come here. You come right here to our home on YouTube. You subscribe to our channel. You watch the videos. You like, you comment. And hopefully, fingers, toes, and tails crossed, you'll share a video. Thank you so much, because sharing is caring, and that's the best way to get word out about us. If you like us and you ever look at our numbers and think to yourself, why aren't there more people watching this guy? He's loud, he's crazy, but he's cool and he's honest. Well, one reason a lot of people aren't watching is because they don't know about us. And sharing helps people know. Thank you very much, everyone. I'm your buddy Big Johnny G. The Two Gun Pixie presents Legendary Gaming, and my friends, I am